Bless the Lord, brothers and sisters. So happy to be back yet again. I thank God for you tuning in. Yet another video. So happy for the opportunity to share this awesome, amazing, thought-provoking, deep video with you. I hope you are all well. There's a lot going on in the world. And I just had an encounter with a witch. And I definitely want to share this with you. All right. So, true story. So, literally not even half an hour ago, me and my son were at the mall. So we did what we were supposed to do at the mall, and he had said he had to go to the bathroom. So the bathroom was about maybe 20 feet away from where I was sitting down. I said, listen, you're 12 years old now. I'm trusting God, go to the bathroom by yourself. But it was a ways away, but it was not too far. It was distance where I could kind of see the distance as he's, coming out. Because I don't want to, hog him. I just want to, make sure he's feeling like he's almost a teenager and he could do it by himself, right? Without me, close by. So I'm sitting down waiting for him to come from the bathroom. And all of a sudden, as I'm sitting at a chair, right, by myself, minding my business. You know how you at the mall and you just watch people go by? That's what I was doing, just watching people go by, waiting for my son to come out the bathroom. So I'm watching people go by, and all of a sudden, this lady just is looking at me and staring at me as she's walking towards me. I'm like, why is this lady walking towards me? So, I just, I'm kind of not looking in her area, but I'm kind of looking on the peripheral, try not to stare in her face, but she's staring at me like she's staring through me, and she's walking closer to me. So I'm sitting down, and finally she approaches me. I'm like, okay. So she's smiling, and then I'm smiling, but I'm just like, okay, so what's this all about? So she says, oh, I just want to let you know, your hair is just so beautiful. You have such beautiful hair. Now, today, I did wash my hair. It's kind of still wet. So I have the curly wet look. If y'all know, I have very curly hair, right? So I washed it today. It's fresh out the shower, and I could understand fine. So she's like, I just love it. It's just so curly. It's so beautiful. Ba-da-da-da-da-boo-bang. So I said, thank you very much. And then I'm looking at her. I'm like, well, I'm kind of puzzled because I'm like, she's got beautiful hair too. She's an Indian lady. And, Indian women are known to have beautiful, gorgeous, shiny, healthy, long hair. Okay. Ask the people at the beauty shop or the wig store. Yeah, they're known for that, right? So I'm like, your hair, I'm looking at her like, you're praising my hair. Your hair is beautiful too. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But anyway, so then she goes to tell me, I just wanted to tell you, I'm kind of like wanted to know, you see this on my hand? Do you mind if I do you a henna tattoo thing? I'm like, I see it on her arm. Like, y'all know the henna things. It looks like a floral flower, black henna tattoo thing that they draw on themselves. It looks like they use it with cake icing, that sort of thing. So it was fresh on her arm. It looks like she just did hers. And she's like, I do it for free. I assure you. I'll do you one. Yeah. I said, no, I'm not into that. I was blunt. I was real. I was straight to the point. And I said, I'm not into that. I shut that down. She said, oh, okay. No, it's okay. It's for free. She said it's for free a few times. I said, no, I'm good. I'm basically saying have a nice day kind of thing, right? So she still stands there in front of me and proceeds to still stare at me to the point where she's looking at my eyes. And she's looking at me and she's smiling. And she says, there's just something about your eyes. I can see you're very spiritual. There's something spiritual about your eyes. I'm looking at your eyes. It's just something spiritual about you, about your eyes. I can see it in your eyes. So I said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, wow. Like, so first of all, I'm like, wow, she's noticing something on a spiritual level. She's kind of looking through me kind of thing. She says, yeah, because I'm a psychic. And I'm seeing something in your eyes, something spiritual on you in your eyes. I said, oh, so in my mind, I said, oh, okay. So she's a witch in front of me. And she's one of those. First of all, a lot of those, a lot of, not all, because I may be listening to Indian Christians on my channel. I don't want to get banned. Okay. Relax. But a lot of Hindu, Indian type of people believe in multiple gods. A tree is a god. An ant is a god. A rat is a god. Everything's a god. A god, a god, a god. So you know that they believe in multiple gods. So that's just all of a sudden, or the Sheba and all of that crap of the devil, of Satan. So I'm basically sitting down there. I'm like, okay, I'm right in front of one of Satan's cronies in front of me. So, but I'm walking with Jesus. Because I was already armored up with the Lord. Before I got to the mall, I'm singing my praise music, talking to my son about spiritual stuff, prayed up before we even got to the mall, the whole bit. I was armored up, armored and ready for victory. But let me proceed on. So she's saying this about my eyes, da, da, da. So she says she's a psychic, right? I said, what you see in my eyes is Jesus Christ. That's what you see in my eyes. She says, oh, yeah, I go to church too. Oh, yeah, I go to church. So I'm saying, if you go to church, I said to her verbally, I said, if you go to church, you don't need to be no psychic. I said, you need to cut that out because there's only one of two places you're going to go. If you decide to still be a psychic, and it's not heaven, it's the other place. So she's like, oh, well, the reason why I do it is because, my family, my husband's family and my family, we do it generations. We always do the psychic thing. And, it's what we do. I said, you need to cut that off then. You need to cut it. You need to cut it out. You need to be that one to cut it off of you and cut it out of because I said, your son is so handsome. I said, your son, he's about 12 or he's like, no, he's 15. So whatever. So it was a short conversation, but it was impactful because she said, yes, she said, it's just no coincidence that I met you. I said, yeah, I know. I said, you're doing this psychic stuff. I said, that's not of God. That's of the devil. Brothers and sisters. And then she proceeded to go on. Bye. Have a nice day. I'm going to tell you 5 things that I noticed about this. Number 1, when the devil approaches you, he's not going to always have the horns. He's not going to be mean. When she approached me, the first thing she did was smile and give me compliments. She smiled and gave me compliments. Number 2, she kept staring at me. Okay? Kept staring at me. So the enemy can send his little people and they're watching. They're watching. So she smiled. She gave me compliments. And what does smiling and giving compliments do to the average people? They keep their guard down. They become relaxed. They become, a little off guard and more welcoming, right? And that's exactly what the devil wants to do. The devil wants to make you feel calm, make you feel like, you're the best thing since sliced bread, so that you can say, and this is the kicker. Number 3, she was giving something to me, no charge, free. Okay? She gave it to me for free. I'll give you this for free. I'll give you this for free. I'll give you compliments. I'll praise you up. I'll make you feel all beautiful. And I'll give you this for free. But I want to also read you and tell you about your future, your past. You're not reading me. I'm reading you. I'm letting you know, cut it off. Jesus Christ is the only one that you need to be with. And if you ain't about that life, kick rocks. Bye-bye. It was a quick conversation because I shut it down. I made my point, I made my piece, and I shut it down. And that's what you brothers and sisters need to do. If you feel that you're dealing with a witch or a warlock, a siren, a medium, huh? Anybody that's in the enemy's camp and they coming at you with roses and compliments and smiles and giggles, you better have your whole armor on and be ready and stand up for Christ and say, guess what? For Christ I live and for Christ I die. And what you're about is of the devil. But yeah, she saw. And that's what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. You can go to the mall. You can go to different functions. You don't think that the devil's people are there scoping out the scene? They know who's the generals in the spiritual realm. And they know who's the iffy, people that one toe in hell and one toe out. Just imagine how many women that she decided to give freebie touches to just that day alone. Huh? You don't think that the devil give you freebies? There's a lot of people who got a lot of trinkets and cursed items alone, full of stuff that's of the devil. But they gonna just take it, huh? They just gonna take it because guess what? It's free. I used to kid and play around and say, hey, if it's free, it's for me. I don't say that no more. Huh? Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. No, it ain't. You better watch your words. Idle words, brothers and sisters. You're gonna be accountable for every idle word. Huh? Oh, yeah. Imagine how many women she done bamboozled with the nice little compliment and a smile and said, let me touch you and let me touch your future and let me touch your body and let me destiny swap. You ever heard of destiny swaps? Look it up, book it up. You don't be letting strangers just touch all over you. Just like you don't let people just come up all up in your house. That's another day for another story. Brothers and sisters, these creatures and monsters and gargoyles and mediums and psychics and witches and warlocks and vampires don't always come looking like scary people. They come with compliments. They come with gifts. They come with soft speak. They come with kind words. Why? To lure you in. Do you think they're going to say, I'm a monster. I'm a psychic. I work for the devil. No, they're not going to say that. And the reason why they're not going to say that is because they want to dumb you down enough to see how dumb you are, to take their satanic bait. I wasn't the one, brothers and sisters. I wasn't the one. Now, mind you, I do have 3 tattoos, okay? That's when I was in the world. That's when I wasn't saved, right? Huh? But the bottom line is, that doesn't mean I have to get another tattoo. That doesn't mean that I have to get henna all over my body to say, ooh, look at me, everybody. Isn't this cute? Look at my tattoo videos. People get tattoos to get applause, and applause breeds pride, huh? And pride comes before the fall. Huh? You think they get tattoos for themselves? No. They get tattoos so that you can look at them and praise them and say, wow, that's incredible. Think about it. That's another video for another story. But the bottom line is, it didn't work with me, brothers and sisters. And I pray that it doesn't work with you. If somebody's out there trying to give you something for free, are you going to always take it? I want you to change your mindset. I want you to change your mentality of thinking that everything that's free is for me. Because I'm telling you, that hashando, that free thing that warlock, that witch, that psychic could be giving you can set you back about 10 to 15 years. Because you decided to let them in. You decided to take the bait. You decided, to be that one to open up that door of hell all in your life. You think this is a game? I don't care if you at the mall, at the club, at the laundromat, huh? At the circus, at the amusement park, listen, at the local pool. I don't care who you are. The devil's people are lurking and looking. And if you got your guard down, they will first woo you with a smile and a glance. And all they doing is sizing you up. They sizing you up, brethren. A lot of God's children are being bamboozled because of a nice little smile and a nice little conversation, and then they all up in your house and wreaking havoc. Huh? You don't think that the devil's people can come up? I don't play with people coming up and, oh no, no. My home is covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. Huh? I'm not playing games here. I'm not playing games here. Do you know how many years it took for me to get a house? A house? I'm not talking about no remedy shack that somebody else, put their little feet in. I'm talking about ground up our house. Our house. You think I'm going to be letting people up in my brand new house? I don't care if they live next door to me and they got a mansion. They're not just, they got to qualify. Huh? Yeah. They have to qualify. You open your door. You put that welcome mat down there. See how many demons you welcome in. I don't even put welcome. You see how they put the welcome mat down? You better get that up. You better trash that. You are welcoming buzzards, demons, and everybody else inside in the spiritual realm. See, y'all don't think deep. Y'all don't think deep. Y'all got to be thinking deep. I mean, deeper than deep. The bottom line is the devil is coming as an angel, hear me, of light. So don't you think that he going to be sending his cronies? And she was one of those orthodox looking Indian women with the little red dot on her face. Yeah. I go to church, and that's another thing. If psychics go to church, y'all know y'all got to stay prayed up, children of God. Y'all know y'all got to stay prayed up. Because guess what? Who y'all sitting in hugging in the pews? In the pews? Hey, sister, love you, brother so-and-so. They could be witches, warlocks, psychics, and Satanists waiting for you to put your guard down. Huh? Y'all think this is a game, man? Yes, I passed the test. Yes, I passed the test. Are you going to pass the test? Or are you going to say, oh, snaps, it's free. Why don't I just get a free henna tattoo? It ain't a tattoo. It could wash off. You think it's washing off. It ain't washing off. It ain't washing off. That's your stamp. The devil done put his stamp on you. You don't even know it. Huh? I said, you don't even know it. He done put his stamp on you. That lady could have said some hocus pocus jocus satanic prayers on everybody she did that free, and now they ready to kill people. Who knows? Or worse, kill themselves. Who's to say? All I'm saying is, brothers and sisters, and let's not get it twisted. What I was saying earlier today, there could be Indian people listening to my videos, is what I meant to say. Huh? So there ain't no racism stuff going on here. I'm about love, but I'm about facts, and I'm about truth. And if you don't like it, kick rocks. Huh? That's right. Kick rocks. If you don't like what I said, kick rocks. I got love for everybody. I treat everybody with kind, dignity, respect. But I don't care what race you are. You could be black, blue, yellow, and green. If you come into me with that devil stuff, with a smile on your face, kick rocks. Either get with God or kick rocks. It's either heaven or hell, and that's it. There's no gray area. And in fact, I'm not even going to entertain your conversation, huh? Because now you're trying to do a reading on me. Now you're trying to utilize my time and subsequently shift it in there and tell me more about my life. No, matter of fact, no thank you. No thank you. You're not doing any reading on me. I'm shutting you down. Huh? Listen, brothers and sisters, I did a video before. Y'all think this is a fluke. And I hope that y'all are still with me in this video, right? So, years ago, I did see a psychic. That was before I got saved. That's before I knew Jesus for real, in spirit and in truth. That was before I was sold out for Christ. That was way before that, right? But like I said, brothers and sisters, they'll tell you some stuff. I'm not going to repeat what the witch said because I'm not giving no credence, entertainment, or whatever the case is. But I tell you what, after I went to that psychic, my life was not peaches and cream, to say the least. It probably was shambles. Huh? I was cursing myself going to that witch psychic years ago. Huh? Because I thought that, I could just, maybe I just need answers. I just need some answers, man. And trust me, they be sometimes spot on with stuff that they be, you know why they be spot on? Because they work with demons, and demons been here longer than humans. And they watch, like monitoring spirits. Look at my video on monitoring spirits. They watch your life. They know what you like. They know what you buy. Huh? They know what you're into. They know what you watch in the late night hour. They know how you scroll. They know what you're scrolling. Huh? They know that cousin that you call. They know that uncle that's your best homie. So when they say, oh, I know Cousin Pete, and Cousin Pete's your best uncle, right? I mean, Cousin Pete's your best cousin, right? And you're like, how did they know? Wow, this is amazing. You know why? You know why? Because demons been checking you out and your family out for years. That's why, brothers and sisters, when it comes to monitoring spirits, you got to pray against monitoring spirits and demons that try to be like news reporters giving the play-by-play to Satan. Remember, Satan can't be everywhere every time because he's not God. Am I getting deep on this message? Am I doing anything for you? I hope so. Brothers and sisters, this is real. This is real, brothers and sisters. You could go to Starbucks, and that's of the devil. A Marine Kingdom. You should know that by now. If you're a Christian, hear me. I'm about to close. If you're a Christian and you drink from Starbucks, that satanic, demonic, Marine Kingdom demon that's right on the logo, do the history and the knowledge behind that. Devil, you a liar, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. Just saw a bee came in my car. That's okay. I just said what I said. Listen, you got to go to war. Even on the bees. Shoot. People be monitoring. Anyway. What I'm saying is, if you're a Christian and you drink Starbucks, shame on you. If you're a Christian and you drink Starbucks and you just didn't know, okay, I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a little pass. But now that you know that drinking at Starbucks is of the devil, right? You shouldn't be patronizing their conglomerate. Why do you think there's such a conglomerate? Why? Because a lot of your Christian money is going toward that madness. Anyway, pay attention to what's all around us. It's either the hell way or the heaven way. It's either or, brothers and sisters. Time is running out. Yes, it's a war going on all around the world, but there's a war just in the mall, huh? There's a war at church. There's a war in school. There's a war at your workplace. There's a war sometimes in people's four walls in their homes. What are you doing to stand up for Christ to counteract the madness? That's the question of the day. Bless the true and living God.